Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
And you're watching episode 22 of DangIT Prodcast. Today we are talking about something that's a little bit of a touchy subject, and that's bullying and hate. How to deal with it and what kind of forms you'll be able to see that in. I know in high school and middle school there's a whole bunch of bullying and as far as that. And how
kids are mean.
Yeah, they are. And let's see, I wanted to pick something out specifically. I guess one of the main reasons people get bullied is just
They're different.
they're different. Yeah. And so like what you end up seeing is definitely like bullying as far as like in terms of race, maybe some racial slurs here and there. But also the main type of bullying that I usually see, especially the media portrays, is just like, you know, the nerd, someone who's educated versus like the guy texting me. But the person who
That's your ringtone or text tone?
yeah.
That's awesome.
No, the microphone picked that up. Okay, why do you have to be texting me?
Hi, Dang.
I don't know. What's your experience with bullying, Gabe?
My experience. I was Kristoff's bully in elementary school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How's
Kristoff and Brian Ashton.
No. Oh. No, I don't think I know that person.
Yeah, I was their bully in elementary school for third grade.
Yeah. What kind of form of bullying did you...
Don't even remember. I know I was mean. Made lots of jokes. Picked on them.
What do you think would be like the motive for younger Gabe to tease and bully these two?
It was fun.
Yeah. we tend to see that actually during the podcast too. You tend to make fun of everyone.
Yeah. It's fun.
It's fun, but like we understand it. We know that it's not coming from a hateful side of you. It's just more. It's fun to you.
Yeah.
That's it. And I was never a bully. More like I was teased quite a bit. Just it wasn't like directed towards me. Like I didn't have my own designated like bully. There was just people here and there who just kind of teased me, and especially with the last name.
Dang.
Because they knew that how like I was so irritated by that, because Dang has kind of had a weird bad negative connotation for meaning something bad. Mm-hmm. Like you don't ever say like, dang, that's really good. Like the root beer. Dang, that's good root beer. Which reminds me, dang, that's good root beer. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have one right here if you sponsored us, but if you did, I'd have like 3 of them.
Maserati.
But yeah, like dang usually has like a negative connotation. Like if you screw up on something, you're like, dang it. Or yeah, something like that. And so I really hated my last name, but slowly I've just come to terms with it because it is my last name and I have no choice but to live with it unless I want to change my name.
I think Mama School played a big part in that in later years as well, to make you just like... It became you.
It became me. So much that you and like Adam and sometimes Kristoff address me as Dang, and I don't mind that because that's just how you guys address me, and that's totally fine. But I know that there's definitely like worse forms of bullying out there. Unfortunately, I can't really relate to those people because at least mine are not as severe as what I hear online, especially with cyberbullying and whatnot. And you see that a lot, especially on YouTube. And for us to be on YouTube, we're kind of putting ourselves out there, right? So, like, for one of my Harlem Shakes out there, which I kind of regret having there, but not as much as Let It Go now.
Let it go.
But yeah, I had like 2 comments, and I actually deleted those because I didn't want people who watched it to like read that first and then watch the video. I wanted them just to see the video as is.
You had all 2 comments?
All 2 comments, and then Philip Gibson's video comment.
Oh, you don't count them as a number.
Don't even count them as a number. It's required.
Yeah. If it is not there, it's not a Dang It video.
Right. So yeah, there's that. There's hateful comments like besides saying like you're ugly or like this person's stupid or like that. And I mean, how do you deal with that? I kind of already have my own answer, but Gabe, what do you think would be the best way to deal with things like cyberbullying or just straight up bullying?
I'm not the person to ask because I am don't even care.
You don't even care?
Nope. I go along with it, I play with it, and I take the fun out of it.
Well, what, are you talking about being the bully or just being bullied?
When someone attempts to bully me or be rude, I take the fun out of it by either completely agreeing with them or adding to it.
I think that's also a method too, just how to deal with it. I remember Ryan Higa, he posted a video about how people would just make fun of him. and how he just played along with it. He became the class clown that people laughed at, and he laughed with them, and they were just like, "Oh, okay." They were just kind of cool with it. So I think that's definitely one of the methods of dealing with it. Is just kind of own that kind of stuff. Deal with it. I don't have that. Just imagine they're visible.
I'm pretty sure you could do some editing.
Like I just try to pretend I'm putting one on, and then one just slides up from the top screen. 8-bit.
Yeah. With bullying, I don't know. It's all kind of subjective because some people can find a form of A to be bullying, but not B, while others find B to be bullying, but not A, and then some find neither or both bullying.
It's kind of hard to follow, but
well, it's because I'd rather like not try and say like example
bullying here and then another example and how those are.
So I'd rather just label it like example A and example B.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, some might find this offensive or some might find that offensive.
Right.
So since I already got in trouble once for being offensive, I'd rather try and not do it two podcast attempts in a row.
At least you weren't told off about it.
I'd have rather been told off because then I could apologize.
Yeah, but
because if I'm not told directly that I'm offending someone, I don't care. If I hear it from someone else, I don't care. But if it comes from the person, I'll apologize. I'll mean it wholeheartedly as well when I apologize. But other than that, no.
No,
I don't care.
I really don't care.
If it didn't bother them enough to come and tell me, then it won't bother me enough to
definitely
really care.
Yeah. I think going back to the bullying, definitely, it's definitely in school where you have to meet the bully face to face rather on the internet. That's a kind of different thing. But like during school, I mean, you have to face this person every day, and sometimes that bully won't leave you alone. They'll actually kind of stalk you. You know, they'll be like with their group, and then they'll know exactly where you're going, and that's where they'll be able to tease you, like make fun of you, maybe beat you up a couple rounds.
I don't believe I've ever had the form of like, I'm gonna stalk this fool.
I mean, some people I think find joy in that, just like to feel more powerful than that person, and so they'll constantly pick at that person to, I guess, reinstate their masculinity. I should know this stuff. Sociology major, taking a class on interrogating masculinity and whatnot. But I think one of the things you can do is definitely have friends who can like back you up, not to like fight alongside with, but stronger in groups.
To fight alongside with.
Yeah. No, it's just like I know that in my school we have problems with people outside of the campus coming in and then harassing people. There was a case that a guy was walking to one of the apartments around the school, and then these guys come in with a truck and they were going to like pretty much knife him out, and then so he had to run in and just like call P-Safe for them to disperse, and that's definitely been a problem, and P-Safe hasn't really been paying attention, but we're kind of reforming that now. That's what I've been hearing. So there's that. So at least seek help from people who are in authority to like chase down these people. So if you have some kind of security on your campus, you should. By the way, I don't know of any school that doesn't have it.
If it's at school, find a teacher. If it's at home, tell your parent. If it's out on the street, get friends.
Get friends. Yeah, just really get help, because even if people will come back to you and say like, oh, you're so weak for just having to rely on someone else, I mean, that's probably like the most appropriate way of approaching that kind of situation. Otherwise, it'll just get worse.
Lesson from Naruto. Hate breeds hate.
Yes. Hate breeds hate. I think that's what I want to talk about as far as like just seeing the physical bully in school. But I guess in cyberbullying, you don't see their faces, and therefore it gives bullies a privilege to continue on bullying because they know that they won't get in trouble for it.
With me, I've never fully understood the concept of cyberbullying unless the person knows you and they can emotionally abuse you in person as well as online. Then only then do I really see it as a problem. But if it's like I'm on YouTube and this person's picking on me and I've never met them, never will met them, never know who they are, I don't understand why it's such a
huge thing.
Yeah.
Well, the way I see it is that we'll say like I make a video, like I make videos, right?
No.
Of course not. Who does that? I don't know what this is all about. No, but whenever I make a video, sometimes I become self-conscious about like my voice and everything else. So I kind of become my own bully, but that's totally fine. But when an outsider like points something out, like dude, why are you making videos like you're ugly or something like that? And that actually was one of the comments back in the Harlem Shake. Then like you actually take it a little bit more personally because it's like, well, they looked at my face, they analyzed it, and then made that statement. So I kind of feel, so that kind of personally hurts me in a way that, like, am I an attractive person? Like, obviously, I mean, it depends on like how you view yourself. Like, do you find yourself as a good-looking person?
Fine.
Yeah. But I mean, now I don't really care because I don't think I look terrible. I look decent. So
you don't know who I am.
You don't know
where I'm from.
I mean, that kind of stuff. Or especially when you watch like something like the Shaytars, the family vlogs, where you have your own children in the vlogs, and then the haters come in and like antagonize or just like degrade your children. Like,
see, that's assaulting your family. That's different.
That's different. Yeah, definitely.
There's emotional abuse directed towards you, and that should be like brushed off. But like with anyone else, there's always like, yeah, you can pick on me all you want. Don't pick on them though.
Yeah.
There's always that like your loved ones. That's always like an off the records. Don't touch that type of deal. If you have a problem with me, have a problem with me.
Yeah, I can see that definitely. And so I guess like one of the best ways I feel the way you should approach like cyberbullying is just, I mean, there's also like criticisms on YouTube, and there's actually constructive criticism that you should definitely look out for. Like one of the podcasts, like the Japanese anime and cartoons, Andre like commented on that, and it wasn't like the most polite thing to hear, but I understood where he was coming from, and so I took that as constructive criticism. And I was like, okay, I've read everything he wrote down, and I'm gonna take that into consideration. Versus something like, oh, you're terrible. It's like I've listened.
Stop.
Like I've listened, I've taken into consideration, and when I came to a conclusion of, I don't care. Like honestly, I think the best way is to deal with just negative criticism like that is simply not care about it, because if you're making something on YouTube that you love to do, then you should continue doing it despite what other people say. Like, some people will criticize you for like, oh, you want to be popular on YouTube? Well, you should do this and do that and do this. You shouldn't do what you're doing right now. But then if you really like it, then you should go for it, and you might see it. Yeah, I saw that. You posted it on Facebook. I was like,
that's my profile picture.
That's funny.
I saw that and I was just dying.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of the day, how to deal with bullying in general is just to sometimes just talk to people. Like if you have a problem with it, like just talk to like authorities, or just simply ignore it if you can. What do you think? I think that's a pretty good sum up of like how to deal with bullying. I mean, I'm sure there's like more severe degrees of bullying that you can't avoid it, but as far as I know, I think that helps.
Either avoid or seek help.
Yeah, avoid and seek help.
Yeah, it's usually how it is. Then there's the special case where it's like the physical type of bully who just like keeps at it no matter what.
Yeah.
If that's the case, fight back. 9 out of 10 times when a bully wants to beat on you, it means they feel weak, so they must find someone to pick on. If you can prove that you're stronger than them, they're gonna leave you alone. They'll move to a weaker person.
Yeah. I can't say I fully support that, but at the same time, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. I don't know. It's just
there's times when there's really no other option because
like when you want to protect yourself specifically, and you're more selfish about saving yourself. And I'm not saying selfish isn't a bad thing, but you just want to protect yourself. Then sometimes you feel the need to fight back.
If you want to protect your shellfish.
Yeah. Or you could. I mean, there's always that alternate thing where you just transfer to a different school, but you might just end up finding another bully otherwise. Oh yeah, the whole thing about burning cereal.
That's my lock screen, and it summarizes up my cooking abilities so well. The best part about it is, look, I slide it up, and that's all it shows.
So yeah, I think that's all we need to cover from bullying. How much time do we have left?
No idea. We probably still have quite a bit of time. About 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes probably.
Yeah. So moving on, what have we been up to so far? And I'll just summarize mine really quickly. I've been doing the exact same thing as last week's podcast.
Not a thing has changed.
Nothing has changed. I mean, I'm filming this
12
on
minutes.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. So I've been on break actually, fall break, and it's just like a 5-day straight when you count like Friday is my off day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And that's it. But luckily that's closer to the weekend, so it does extends kind of, except for those 2 school days.
Wednesday and Thursday?
Yeah.
So you just don't have Fridays for school day?
Yeah. That's just thanks to my schedule.
What days do you have class?
Just Monday through Thursday.
All right.
That's very nice, convenient, but still a lot of reading and stuff, so.
So much reading.
So much reading. Gabe, what have you been up to?
Well, work is still work. Same thing.
Yeah.
Didn't do much scanning this week at Amazon. It was all up in Divert, really. I scanned once, and then the rest of the days were up in Divert. Still not landscaping, though.
No landscaping?
No landscaping yet.
You're just kind of waiting.
I am. I had that one.
You need to get that paper.
Yeah, I did. That one day, that one Friday, I got money, and I was just like, love it. Blew it all. Instantly.
You did.
I got a phone, I got a plan, I got a case, and I got a game.
What game did you get?
Sims 4.
Oh, okay.
The game's awesome. Right now, I'm trying to look for my own apartment.
Yeah.
And
how's that going?
Well, you saw the floor plan that I had looked up.
Yeah.
Actually, Miranda suggested that place, and I was looking at it, I'm like, this place is awesome. It's a 2-story townhouse, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and what my plan was the 1-bedroom would be for me and my girl, and then the smaller, like I guess you'd call a guest bedroom, could be like the DangIT Studios, where we could have
actually have
an actual place to film instead of hunting for classrooms here at the U.
Yeah, I love that so much, especially when we have like a fixed like layout of how we want to shoot the podcast or just whatever.
And then I'll have my own gear there as well.
That's cool.
And
you're buying stuff too, right?
Yeah, and that can just stay stationary.
Yeah.
For you guys at home and on the go and at your local Starbucks where you steal free Wi-Fi, and you two, crazy pothead Pete, down the road from the Starbucks stealing their Wi-Fi, not even caring to go inside. I am getting basically the same exact stuff that Justin has. So another one of those cameras was it the Canon Vixia G30?
Yeah, something along the lines of that. And then you're also getting this microphone too?
Yeah, I'm getting the Blue Yeti button black.
Button, okay.
That way we know.
That way we know.
That way we know.
And are you gonna have like a foam cover or whatever?
Huh?
Like a foam cover for this?
You had to buy this?
Yeah, I had to buy that separately.
I think it came with it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
What does it look like without it?
Oh, it just looks like
on this side of the jump cut.
All right, so yeah, we just have to look at the microphone real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I like that because we'll be able to tell apart from our microphones.
Yeah, that's why I got it in black.
Yeah.
I saw one that was platinum. I'm like, I'll go with black.
I looked at it too. I'm like, but this one's less expensive though, and it does a really good job. Yeah, especially when
they're exactly the same, just different colors.
Yeah, and it'll be really good when we'll be able to just talk to one of them, like individually, and so we'll get the best audio.
Yeah.
Real good.
Right? It won't. We can have them. We can just straight have them up like this and just like talk normally and be like, hey, no words.
Yeah, it'll be really clear and crisp.
This is no longer centered.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was actually
wait.
I was kind of OCD about it when we were setting it up.
There we go. Center.
Speaking of OCD,
how about that line?
That like pre-established line when this room was built.
Before they put this honestly, I think they put this first.
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but this is off center, or this is off center to this entire board. So I just kind of framed it to the overhead in case we wanted to use it.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else is going on?
Well, things are going well between Miranda and I. Okay. Things aren't going well between you and our friend.
Yeah. You guys don't even really need to know about that.
You don't need to know. Just know that this is our second attempt because of that.
Right.
So you guys don't get to meet Miranda this week now.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to introduce her again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, who are guardians at this point?
Huh?
Who's she living with currently?
She's with her mom.
Okay, and like her mom's totally okay if she moves in with you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Her mom actually brought that up first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was weird because like her mom was like real iffy on the whole us going out together. It was like, well, you just know him from school and you didn't talk all that much after, and then you guys just started talking again. Now you guys are all getting serious. And then once we started going out, she was talking to her mom. She's like, so when are you guys getting a place together? What? No, she was I think she asked if we were getting a place together. And she's like, well, I haven't brought it up to them at all. I didn't want to scare them away. And then when she told me about this, I was like, that seems uncharacteristic for how she was at the start of all of this.
Right. So wait, how long have you guys been dating? A couple weeks? A month?
About a month.
Wow, has it really been a month?
Yeah.
Like when you kind of told me about her or introduced me personally, how long was that since then?
When I personally introduced you?
Yeah.
2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, not sure.
Wow.
Time.
Was it really a month ago? Like miles?
Miles, dude. Miles.
But
I don't know. I guess the whole reason I'm so quick to it is one, because I want to get out of where I'm living right now.
Yeah, definitely.
You mainly want me out of there because it's so far away.
Why you gotta live so far away, though?
Talking about how you could film a podcast on the way there.
Yeah.
I'm not that far. I am 15 minutes.
Still far. Especially when you count, like, driving over to here.
Oh, that makes it so much farther. But, that and I'm at the age where I'm like, I don't even care. I'm in a relationship, so
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what do you mean by that? Like,
what?
You mean, like, you're just pretty much like, I'm an adult and I can make my own decisions. And I would really want to do this and then this.
It's more, we're already steady. We can't be any more steady than that without actually being like engaged or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like
really?
The relationship is already at this point.
Yeah.
There's really nowhere else it can go unless we like ramp it up to a 10. That and why not? I'm young.
You're young.
I have a lot to live with and live for and have fun.
Yeah.
Besides, we're cool enough as it is, and I'm not
no
really,
problems. No problems at all.
I'm not really one to not be friends with an ex. So if we do break up and we have a place together, at least it's 2-bedroom.
But then the DangIT Productions site.
You can still be in my bed. I don't have a tiny little freaking like, what do you call those roll-up sleeping bags? I'll have a sleeping bag in the corner.
So, any closing statements, kind of referring back to bullying and whatnot? This has been a really chilled podcast, considering it's a really touchy topic.
Yeah, we're always chill, especially when it's just you and me.
Well, sometimes I don't think it's like such a chill podcast when we have like all 4 people or all 5 people, whatever.
That's why I said, especially when it's just you and me.
Yeah, okay.
But
when
it comes to bullies, from my experience, most do it because it's fun or funny. So if you want them to stop, take the fun out of it for them.
Yeah, make it your own kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then
if you're a bully, have fun. Don't be mean.
At least be considerate, be friends, and then make fun of them. Because
Yeah.
you got that first name kind of relationship.
If you're gonna be a bully, be friends with your victims. That's what I do.
That's so true, though.
Right, Seffi? Christoph? Justin?
Yeah. Not talking to you anymore. But you're my friend, so I'll stay around.
Hey, I'm getting you a studio.
Okay. You still make fun of me. That's cool. That's kind of like the trade-off.
Yeah.
Want your own place for studios? I'm going to have to make fun of you then.
Yeah.
All right. And also, if you have problems with it, you should at least talk to like authorities, make friends, and just kind of group together sometimes. Perfect.
All right,
So you guys have been watching episode 22 of DangIT Prodcast. Any last words, Gabe? Or
this one we just had our last words.
We did, but like in case you want to add more to whatever, if we forgot anything or whatever.
I can't wait till I get this stuff on my wish list.
Yeah, you're desperately waiting like I was with Smash Bros.
I am. Though.
Speaking of which, I actually got that nearly at the approximate time that they stated for it, which was
Wednesday?
8. Yeah, like whatever day it came out, and at 8 p.m. by that time. It came in at like 7:30, so they were trying to be punctual with this.
You bet that guy was at the door. I'm not waiting 30 minutes. Ding dang.
Right? So, anyway, you guys have been watching episode 22 of DangIT Prodcast. My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
And thanks for watching. #bye.